Welcome back for part 2 of the Harbor Freight gun light that is the clone of the Streamlight TLR-1 HL. This part 2, is the underfire where, I put some rounds on this clone to see if it's any good. So if you didn't see part 1, you should probably go back and watch it first, because we do go over, I keep saying we, by we I mean me, go over the specs and the differences, the similarities, all that good stuff, the beam shots, etc. So there won't be any of that in this first video. Of all, I guess it needs to be said that, this light has apparently gotten a lot of popularity, not only, on YouTube and other places, but apparently these are fairly hard to find in store. And in fact, I went by my store again just about a week ago and they were out of them. So apparently people are buying them, and so far I think it's probably worth the money. Still yet to find out if the $30 eBay, Amazon lookalikes are the same. Don't know that yet, but maybe we'll check that out in the future. So putting some rounds on this thing, it is nice to report that the mount held, of course, no issues with the mount, at all. Good to go there. The light itself did not flicker or cut off or anything like that, and I did run it on multiple calibers, which we'll put that in here too. Again, we, I mean me. And the battery life seems to be on par with the Streamlight, as far as I can tell. I didn't just turn it on and leave it on and see how long it would go, but through the use I've done so far, it seems to be on par with the Streamlight, which is great. And as you see here, the glass is fully intact, no cracks, no, popping out, none of that. It does have, the carbon buildup on it like you're going to get on any of them. And also the burn along the top, that's pretty standard. The picture there, it is pretty hard to take a good picture of that, so it's a little easier to see in real life than on the picture, but tried to do the best I could there. One thing to note, however, the tensioning screw there that screws your mount down, I am noticing that it's a little soft maybe, and the screwdriver, as you can see hopefully in the picture here, it's kind of starting to fold up just a little bit, widening out the channel. So like maybe it needed to be a little bit harder of a metal. And I've not taken it on and off a ton, but I have several times. And of course you have to change the batteries, so depending on how much you use this, that could be a problem for you, depending. We'll just have to see how time goes with that. And I did say in part 1, if we do get to the 100 likes, which we did, and I appreciate that, thank you very much, that we would beat this thing up a little. However, I didn't get any comments saying that people wanted that. In fact, I did get a comment, at least one, saying that they would rather not see it destroyed, that they would rather see it, just go through normal real life use and see how it holds up there. And I kind of agree with that. I'm not really the kind of person that likes to just destroy stuff to destroy it. I mean, if I wanted to tear it up, I could just take a chop saw and cut it in half, and that's that, but so let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. If that, if you do want to see me beat it up, like I said in part 1, then that's what we'll do. And if not, then we'll go with the suggestion from the comment. One key difference, though, that I did forget to include in part 1 is the strobe function. So they are definitely not the same. They are different, and you'll be seeing some video of that probably about now. If you couldn't tell which was which, the Harbor Freight was on the left and the Streamlight was on the right in the video that you saw. And it appeared to me that the Streamlight had a faster flash rate than the Harbor Freight did. But, I mean, that's doesn't really matter, I don't think, in real life use. Although I will say the Streamlight did seem to be a little bit more disorienting than the Harbor Freight, but at any rate, you know, if you're pointing that at a bad guy and it's flashing, it's probably gonna do its job. So I did put this on this 9mm dagger with, you know, the longer barrel. I did use a more relaxed grip during this firing session. That way it would induce more recoil on, you know, I also put it on this Glock, but I put the 40 caliber slide back on and ran it in 40 caliber. Then also went on an AR pistol and a 12 gauge shotgun, which, you know, I fired, I don't know how many rounds total through all those, but I mean, not hundreds, but quite a few, enough to say that it probably won't let you down. I mean, I've been surprised at how well it did work, and you know, as you can see in the video of that, it doesn't flicker or anything like that. I will also say that the bugs and mosquitoes are crazy this year. You can see them in that video there, the shooting portion, so that's interesting. I figured if this thing is gonna break, you know, that 12 gauge would do it. I mean, I don't know, you know, what a person would really be putting it on that would have more recoil than that, especially considering it's a pistol light. Now, yeah, I mean, you know, if it was put on some large caliber rifle or something like that, perhaps it would damage, but, you know, I don't think, you know, especially in the, you know, 9mm, 40, 45, etc., you know, that range, I don't think that this would have any problems. It seems sturdy enough. And I think that right there will pretty much wrap it up on the under fire portion. If I did forget anything and, you know, you guys have questions, definitely put it in the comments. And let me know if, you know, you would like to see a future part 3 of regular use for something like this, or if you would like to see it get banged up a little bit and just see if it can hold together. You know, I would be interested to see what you guys want. So with that, like I say, we'll wrap it up here, and I would appreciate it if you guys did subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff, because it really does help, especially smaller channels like mine. And with that, we will see you in the next one.